Hands up, who is after a new hair trend? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Watts. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and please comment down below as to what you think about these hair trends I'm going to be talking to you today. Like I said, hands up who is ready for a change. This year has already started quite differently to last year. Last year we got into the year and then we were locked down. This year we've been locked down. We reopened in April and now we can get the ball rolling when it comes to cutting and colouring here in the UK and styling. But what trends are going to be big? What is everybody going to want? There's a few favourites I want to talk to you today about. Since being back in the salon, hearing about what people are wanting, what they're sort of describing, low maintenance is sort of on the tip or on the top of everybody's list. Tip of their tongue, top of the list. So I'm going to tell you about them. First one we're going to look at is soft balayage. Now, soft balayage is where the colours aren't too disconnected in tone, more towards the ends. So it's a little bit more like an ombre, but you've got a little bit more melting going on than a traditional ombre. So a soft balayage is quite a big trend and a very, very low maintenance way of adding a little pop of colour to your head of hair. So when you're going to your hairdressers, what do you ask for? A soft balayage. Balayage is always seen as something that's a little bit higher, and ombre is sort of like a transition. So when you want a soft balayage, what you want to ask for is the tips just to be a little bit more like lightened, a bit more pop of colour, and then just blended up subtly. Not too high, but sort of like if you're looking around here, you'd take it and then finish off around about the cheekbones, and then you would sort of continue that throughout the rest of the hair, depending on the client's hair length. So that is soft balayage. When we're talking about the tonal value and what colours you could use, if you go to your hairdresser and you ask them for a soft balayage which is coloured 2 shades either side of your natural colour, that will be very, very soft. So if you're looking for something a little bit more low maintenance, don't go anything past 2 shades, either higher or lower. Lower being your root colour, dragging down, and the higher is through the ends and just melted up and balayage up into the hair. So you want to be sticking around about 2 shades level, lighter or darker. A big favourite of mine is short tapered haircuts, and we're looking more towards the pixies. Something I've been doing a lot in the salon since we've been back. Pixie cuts, really tight short graduations, and a little bit of disconnection people are quite liking, but as long as the sides are nice and short and tapered, people are loving it. I think the forced growth during lockdowns was really sort of, people loved it at the beginning, but I think it's getting a little bit tedious now and people just want it chopped off. So that is another big trend, is the short and tapered haircuts. Thinking pixie-esque, short graduation, something like that. If you want to go into your hairdresser and ask for something short and tapered, you're not really looking at clipper work, you're looking probably the finger width as the shortest to really sort of cut that hair in there. But that'll give you a really nice finish, still keep it really feminine, and something which is going to be massive for 2021. Big colour trend which we've seen for ages but has been heavily influenced by lockdown, and that's silver. Whether it's been people at home trying TikTok trends where they've tried to get their hair silver but left with like an orange, and now they're heading to salons to get that silver hair colour. But one of the biggest things is the roots growing out. And if anyone's got any grey, silver, threads of wisdom sort of coming through, then this is what I'm talking about. So silver is a big trend that we're going to be looking at, and not so much on the artificial side of things. That has been a trend. It still is a bit of a trend where we're lightening people's hair and we're turning it silver. So what I'm talking about is the natural silver that is in people's hair, and that is the grey, whites coming through. Again, being forced to have this regrowth with your threads of wisdom popping out. A lot of you are embracing them. A lot of you are embracing them, and you're thinking, right, what shall I do now? Shall I cover them all up again, or shall I now sort of like blend it out and embrace the silver and grey? And a lot of you are embracing it. One of my biggest things in the salon at the minute for people who have gone through that transition of blanket cover to embracing is I am now using demi liquid glosses, colours over the top, so they don't really attach to the silver hair, it just enhances it, so it gives you more like a highlighted look. But if you are all over white or silver, Speak to your stylist about what aftercare they can offer you. Silver and blue shampoos are great, but also a great colour care shampoo conditioner, but also toning. If you aren't happy with your natural silver or grey, speak to your stylist and they'll be able to help you out in getting the perfect silver for your hair. Back to the haircuts now. Choppy lobs and bobs. Texture is what people are coming into the salons and asking for. I think again, this whole trend videos that I'm doing right now are very heavily influenced by lockdown. The layers have grown out, the length has grown down, and people are just wanting something liberating. So chopping it off, putting loads of texture in there, and so you can just wear it, just rock it day to day. Get some product in there, leave it from wet to dry, scrunch some mousse in. There's a great product by Joico called Zero Heat. Whack it in and you can just let it dry. It dries less frizzy, smooth, but still keeps the natural texture. So speak to your stylist about having a choppy lob bob. Lob being a longer bob, bob being a bob, and they'll be happy to help you and get that cut for you. Another big colour trend that we're seeing is copper. So copper is, I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but copper is one of those colours that is just super stand out. If you get the perfect copper to suit your skin tone, eye colour and lifestyle, you are winning. So this again, down to your stylist and yourself having a good thorough consultation, talking it through, the depth, the level of tone, the brightness, what are we thinking? Copper is going to be a massive trend to dominate 2021. So make sure if you are thinking about something different or you're already sort of copper ginger hair, let's level it up, get some colour on there and just make it a standout colour for 2021. And I haven't forgot all you guys that are growing your hair through lockdown and you're actually loving it. And to be honest, a lot of my clients have been loving it too. So all we've been doing is putting some long layers in there to take away that heaviness, refresh it up slightly and just giving you a completely different look. So you might have previously had sort of a bob, long bob, maybe something in between, but now it's growing down. Now you've been forced to grow it because of these lockdowns. You're thinking, right, let's embrace it. Let's have the long length, but I want something different. I want a little twist. What could I have? Long layers are perfect for giving shape, sort of symmetry through the face, and long layers are a big thing in the salon right now. All these what I'm giving you right now are walking in and out of my salons daily. So this is why I'm giving you the inside knowledge. And we couldn't do a video about hair trends if we weren't going to talk about fringes, could we? So fringes being micro, being long, being bangs, they're all in. The thing about fringes is, in my videos I see you all guys in the comments commenting, short fringes are in, bangs are back in. I thought bangs were out. Blunt fringes were so locked down. So the thing with fringes is they're so versatile, they're always on trend. It just depends on the individual and what you're teaming up with a haircut. So if you want something soft and floaty, think more of the bangs. If you want something a little bit edgy, textured, micro fringe. If you're thinking something quite classic, blunt. All these add a point of difference to your hair and can instantly transform you within sort of 10 minutes. If you're quite happy with your hair length right now, you're thinking, I don't really want anything doing. Book an appointment with your hairdresser and talk about a fringe. Just phone them up, say, look, I want a fringe. Can I book a half an hour appointment with you? Consultation, they will put a fringe in your hair that will completely transform your look. Thank you for watching these videos, truly appreciate it. If you enjoy it, again, please hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up if you haven't. I'll wait. Thank you, I see them all. And comment down below, what's your biggest trend? Tell me, are fringes so last year? Are choppy bobs and lobs a thing of the past? I'd love to know. So let me know in the comments down below and I'll bring you the next trend report very, very soon. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video.